All right, you guys. So I have been thinking about this for the past 2 days. So this is going to be short. And when I woke up to check comments today, I found some really good comments on the last video. I don't know. So what's today? Friday. So Wednesday, I had a dream 4 a.m. I woke up at 4 a.m. It was an intense war dream. And parts of that dream have come true. And I'll just leave the video below. I don't want to get into it. I was pregnant at the time too, I believe. But there was a scene where my neighbor that lives 2 doors down, she was in the dream. I'm pretty sure. And but my directly, the neighbor that was right next door to me on the right wasn't in that dream. Well, they moved several months ago, and I kind of just always thinking about that dream and seeing some of it come to pass. I was perplexed as to why I didn't see the neighbor that lived directly right to me. Well, they're moved, and now we have. I believe they're Jewish. I'm not sure, but I believe they're a Jewish couple. So the neighbor that was in the dream, I talked to her last night, and she's told me that they're moving down to the next building because they have a 3-bedroom that came available. But she said, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss you. Even though they're right, a walk down the street. And she said, no, we'll be here to the end of September. So when she said that, I was just thinking, there goes September. So I just started thinking, and also on Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday, PBS had a show on showing how they make carriages, like the one that Angela Merkel and Prince Harry rode in. I think it was them. And that happened when I had that dream. I had a vision. The Lord zoomed. I had a vision in the dream. There was debris falling down from a plane. I had on a big white fluffy coat, and some of the debris hit my coat, but it didn't burn my skin. But I could feel the heat on my skin, and I felt at a certain point we were sheltered, but also I felt like it was symbolic of we might see some things, but we'll be protected, and then we'll go home. But like I said, there was a vision. I had a vision in the dream of a carriage. So, like days later, if not the day after, it was the Meghan Markle wedding, and it had that same type of carriage in it. But last night, or night before, PBS did a special on how to make carriages. So that was the first thing before my neighbor told me that at the end of September, they'll be moving a couple townhouses down. And then I wake up this morning and I see someone posted links to articles of how Russia and China were working together doing military drills. And apparently this started ever since August 2019. Boy, it just was so weird that in the last 2 days, I've just been seeing things about war and so on and so forth. So I'm going to play this 60-second clip, and I'll leave this below also. I'll leave the articles below that someone posted for Seven Scepter in regards to her Audible that I posted for her. And let me play this.
The joke's going to be on all of you that don't believe it, when the Russians and Chinese march off to camp, because they're coming. America's going to pay for her sins. Russian Navy conducts major maneuvers near Alaska. And yes, I'm upset this morning because everybody thinks this is just a game, a big joke. Well, my pastor said and my teacher said and blah, blah, blah. I don't care what they said. This is what's happening. This is what's real. And you guys better wake up. You better be prayed up and you better be prepped up, because it's coming, and it's coming faster than anyone thinks.
All right, you guys, just be prepared. Don't be in fear. I always believe that we'll see something. We might see a little bit of something, guys, before we leave to go home. But I always felt like the Lord's going to cover us, okay? And it'll be just for a short time. I'll leave the articles below. Maybe I'll come back and do a video on them, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Russia and China had been doing military drills together. All right, you guys?